Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither.
Hello ChatGPT, how to be rich?
Very rich.
Very rich. Overnight. Give me 10 ideas.
50 ideas.
50 ideas. Zero investment.
No risk.
No risk. No risk.
No hard work.
No hard work. Saturday, Sunday off.
World
tour included. Shark Tank friendly ideas.
Best
ideas. No hurry.
Take your time.
Deep research. Go.
We're going to take all the breeding age females and bring them to Las Vegas, and I'll distribute them to the men who have changed their names to Corey. No kings, no presidents, no senators, just Corey. I don't need to sleep. I don't use currency. I'm not a part of this time. I used to be 2 Coreys, now I'm 1. What are you guys into? What do you do?
We're tech.
Yeah. That's all going away. Currency, everything. We're going to flip into a new society.
What do you do?
I'm outside of space and time. Change your name to Corey. After that, you will be executed. If you don't change your name to Corey in 3 months, you're going to be executed.
And there was a woman in this foreign intelligence service who was
the ugliest woman I've ever seen in my life.
Like, you want to avert your eyes. Like, she came off the
side of Notre Dame.
She was a stone gargoyle with a giant
mole right here with a giant hair coming out of it.
That kind of ugly. So I asked her just to meet me privately for lunch on Saturday. Don't tell anybody. And she agreed. And I was like, oh my God. She said yes. And I ran back to the office. I was like, she said yes to a lunch on Saturday alone. And my boss says, okay, here's what I want you to do.
I want you to fuck her. And I said, what? I said,
Have you ever seen her? And he said, I know, but we're the good guys.
and you're gonna have to take one for the team. And I go, oh my God. I said,
I go, okay, I'll do it.
How many kids you got?
100,007. What wrong with that?
What the?
Y'all niggas laughing and shit, man. I ain't no deadbeat, though. I ain't no deadbeat. I bet that, though.
You ain't got no money, huh?
I bet I ain't no deadbeat, though.
You ain't got no money, huh?
Fool, boy, come on, man. Iron ball, boy, unlimited, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, one iron ball costs 3 planets. Y'all ain't got one iron ball, y'all whole planet, man. Cut it, man.
What iron ball cost 3 planets?
3. You can buy 3 planets with that shit.
Damn.
And guess what? Y'all ain't got not one on this bitch, man. Hell y'all talking about, man. Y'all planet broke hell. How y'all in debt? Who y'all owe? Face. Hell, you talking about? Y'all planet in debt. Who y'all owe? Come on, man. Y'all folk crazy. Y'all go for anything, man. Y'all nigga paying rent, car notes and shit. Like,
This shit gonna be free.
man, this shit free as hell. Can you make a monkey pay for a banana?
Help.
Okay.
Investment. Investing. Don't know what to do, what it is, but I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I would recommend, so me personally, I have 1.3 million in XRP. So right now it's about $2 and something cents, but the community knows that when I know it will bump up to $10, I'm going to be basically set for life. So I would highly recommend buying XRP. Why are you crying?
What the hell did you just say?
XRP,
I couldn't even understand what X could even stand for.
it doesn't stand for anything. It's just like, XRP doesn't stand for anything like explicitly. It's just like
I'm screwed. Crypto men come this way. Help me.
Just put money into XRP and then you're set for life.
Put my money in it.
Or just spend it all, whatever you want to do.
Well, will the IRS come after me if I, they won't come after me if I do that?
You haven't paid taxes in 2 years, so they're going to come after you anyway.
Not if I had my money in this XPR stuff. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Just do that.
Wait. What happened to XRP? It's down to $1? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I thought it was going to $1,000. Why did I join the XRP army? I told my grandma to buy it. I bought it at $3. How am I down 66% in less than 2 months? Are you kidding me? This is a complete Ponzi scheme. I thought it was going to revolutionize the banking system. Now the only thing that's revolutionized is my bank account because this thing's going to zero. I'll never be rich. Take the blue pill. You buy XRP on MoonPay. You join the XRP army. XRP goes to $1,000. You have 1,000 XRP. You're a millionaire. Your life has changed. You're happy forever. You have a hot wife and kids. Or you take the red pill. You don't buy XRP. You watch it go to $1,000. You're broke, miserable for the rest of your life because you realize you missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime and you're single for the rest of your life. Good boy. Put the pill up your butt for all I care. Just take the pill. Yeah? Welcome to the XRP army, brother. XRP. 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 Oh my God, guys. I mean, have you heard of Tau? This is basically like decentralized AI Bitcoin. How do you get exposure to AI right now? You can't, right? You buy Anthropic's at what, a $2 trillion valuation? OpenAI is at a $2 trillion valuation. Or you can buy Tau, BitTensor, because BitTensor is powering subnets. And as these subnets get used more, what? You need to buy Tau in order to use them. You need to buy Tau. And then we reward people by doing it. So if you think about it, we're all powering a decentralized AI network, guys, and it's powered by Tau. And if you think about it, technically, Tau can be a top 3 coin because it's like Bitcoin, but better. Bitcoin doesn't have AI. You literally can't do AI with Bitcoin. Tau, you can, guys. I'm telling you, this thing's going to $22,000 a coin.
I lost a homie to Jewphobia, man. He fully gone, man. He blaming him for everything, dog. He not normal no more. I don't know what happened. He went through the Epstein files. He been saying it's the Jews ever since, man. I don't know what happened. Nigga, Wi-Fi went out. He texted me, the Jews trying to silence me. I said, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Day go by, I didn't text him, but he found out. I said, my AirPods just died. He said, nigga, the Jews, they killed your AirPods. I said, what the fuck? Why would they do that? He said, you got too many questions. Is you one of them?
Hey, you already know what the fuck going on. It's your boy Giggle. Hey, my name Giggle, but ain't shit funny, bitch. Shout out my boy Roy. Hey, we recording this shit at the Wynn Casino live at the top floor, but we at Encore. Man, I'm about to let this shit ride. Let's go.
We get money that boys don't, that's why they mad. SRTs and tinted windows, we maxed up when we roll past. 250 in all blues, I fell asleep holding some cash. I fuck my op bitch, now that boy, he stalk my page, that shit is sad. I heard this money on my head, come get your bag. That boy said he gon' do what? Put a couch sheet back, he won't do that. Track hot Jeep and it's all black. I got big trophy on my neck, reach for my chain, gon' die like that. Bro put a hole in one, but he don't play golf. Me and my brother run around that night and we both had Glock with a beam. Mo said he popped one of these next day, woke up in an SRT. You ain't built for this life, that boy crashed out trying to be like me. Came up, cashed out brand new AP. Everything I do, big B.I.G. I do not give a fuck about none, bitch, you could D.I.E. Count it up like 1, 2, 3. Let it ride, but that's just me. I don't give a fuck, I go all in on Black 17.
17 black.
I didn't get lucky, I just locked in. I was down bad, now I got bad bitch. I learned how to count when I ran them digits. Drank my cup, so I'm not for the spill it. It's on the dome, no, it's never written. Walk out a bite and said that he didn't. Fuck the whole world and everything in it. We get money that boys don't, that's why they mad. SRTs and tinted windows, we maxed up when we roll past. 250 in all blues, I fell asleep holding some cash. I fuck my op bitch, now that boy, he stalk my page, that shit is sad. I heard this money on my head, come get your bag. That boy said he gon' do what? Put a couch sheet back, he won't do that. Track hot Jeep and it's all black. I got big trophy on my neck, reach for my chain, gon' die like that.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? You know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Ask Me Anything 171, the Crash Out. That is right. The Crash Out course is no longer on sale. It was $350. Now it's $599.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Maybe listen next time when we have this red alert. Maybe listen when we do an 8-hour live stream. That
yeah,
some major stuff's going down. Citadel never tunes out. That's right. That's right, man. We got some G's in here, man. We've got some G. I wanted to shout out somebody, man, who's been really on almost all the streams, man. Is Eclipse, man. Shout out to you, man. You're always in the chat, man.
Oh
shout
yeah,
out to
he's been watching a lot. As has I think Rapid Unchanged.
Yep.
Very, very frequent. We have, of course, a lot of other I would say consistent moon gangers out here, but
yeah, Damien too.
Yeah, it's always good to see everybody in here.
We got a lot of great ones in here. It's good to see you back, Tweety Bird. Chris Cruss as well. Oh, and Pips Made Simple and stuff. Shout out to you, bro. But he is right, man. Oh, and of course.
Yep.
Shout out to you, man.
Hope the Bitcoin baby's doing well.
Yeah, I feel terrible for the people who missed out on that 350, man. As soon as people hear about it, it's gone.
Yep.
Yeah. It's gone, man. So should we announce the date for the actual next 8 hour?
We'll do that on Moon Gang.
We'll do that on Moon Gang
on Sunday.
All right. So tune in on Moon Gang because the 8 hour stream will be our final stream on YouTube.
Yep. the ruggeth shall cometh.
I don't know whether to put sad music or happy.
For people who not getting into the crypto mindset course, sad music. For people who are in the crypto mindset course, happy music. There you go. Depends on which side of the fence you sit.
That's right. That's right. But the grind, but that's correct. The grind does not stop, man. It's time to ball out or crash out, man. That's kind of what's going on right now. We're getting Bitcoin and Ethereum going down a little bit. We're covering a tiny bit right now, but we're still at 68K right now on BTC.
And the fear greed index went down to 10 again. Anytime it's been there, most of, like for the majority of time in Bitcoin's history, when the fear greed index gets that low, it's always a good time to do some DCAs. So we're going into the bottom of a 60-day cycle here over the next 2 to 3 weeks. I do think we hold above 60,000. So any of these types of dip periods where I think people are just sick of the sideways down trap action, and it's like they're over exaggerated emotions,
right,
compared to what's moving in the market. Bitcoin goes down like 2%. Everybody is freaking the fuck out, on Twitter and all the different places that metric gets its kind of sentiment analysis. But the people who have the right crypto mindset course are not freaking out, and they're like, ooh, I like this opportunity. It is juicy.
Very, very juicy. It is crazy. If you look over a 1 month, it's still up 4% up from the month, right?
With Tau?
With Bitcoin.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, it's doing pretty well for the monthly close. I think I'm going to pull up on my chart, but I don't need to show it. Let's see here. The monthly, because the monthly will be very interesting, actually. Let me turn off the thing here, and then I'm not going to share it on the screen. You can continue.
No, I'm going to share something right now. But
I see.
Full screens again, Kyle.
So the monthly on Bitcoin opened at. You can full screen it. Why not? Yeah.
No. The other thing, it was sorry.
Oh,
I was getting that ready because I'm going to show a lot of things I've seen on Twitter and stuff.
So the monthly open was basically $67,000 Bitcoin. So if we close red, so we close below the month of March below 67,000, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 technical red months in a row, which then would virtually guarantee that April closes green. So wherever the month of April starts, you buy Bitcoin. Wherever it ends, you sell it. You'll make some money. How much? That's up to the market, right? But so that's if Bitcoin closes this month in 4 days and 23 hours under 67,000. So pro tip,
definitely. And I definitely would check out the stream we did yesterday with Charlie and his brother. That was a real that AI stream there's so much sauce in there, you guys.
Yeah, had a lot of good discussion. We were talking about meta prompting, which he walked you through. Basically, all you need to do is go to the meta prompting portion of that video, like follow the instructions, step by step over the course of like 30 minutes to an hour, and you'll see exactly what he's talking about. It's not that difficult. But I think I've seen some people in the chats being like, "Come on, man, that's like a little too complicated for me." Like they want simpler. And,
okay, you want simpler? You want simpler? You want simpler? Here you
Hello,
go.
ChatGPT. How to be rich?
Very rich.
Very rich overnight. Give me 10 ideas.
50 ideas.
50 ideas. Zero investment.
No risk.
No risk.
No hard work.
No hard work. Saturday, Sunday off. World tour included. Shark Tank friendly ideas.
Best
ideas. No hurry.
Take your time. Deep research. Go.
No
deep
risk.
research. And this is what I was trying to.
No hard work.
I feel like this is the little disconnect. Obviously, Charlie's brother is like doing the right thing. He's super optimistic and also like just trying to show the best parts of AI, which is correct.
How can you use it for good to improve your life? Basically.
Right.
Yeah.
But I am a studier of human, psychology and kind of how people are.
We're gonna get Bill Gates doing some bullshit on the AI, of course.
But I would say 40% of the population leans towards that meme.
Yeah.
Of like how to get rich quickly, and of course I'm making fun of the accent, but it's most people's like it's like when the internet
they're gonna get rolled.
Yeah.
Because it's just like there's some people that actually like it's kind of like you get monkeys at a typewriter long enough, they make Shakespeare.
Right.
You're gonna have some people using AI like blunt force, trying to, get it to do what they want, and they're not going to get good results. And then one day, just maybe they get lucky to some extent, right? And they hit on something. But I would say, if you use it more as like kind of like a sniper type tool, you could actually, build up stuff pretty good.
AI, how to go viral on YouTube, please. Minimal effort, 15-minute videos, post once a week. Take your time, deep research, please. Deep research. Minimum effort.
No hard work.
No hard work. No prompts. Thank you. One at a time. Thank you.
and here's access to my crypto wallet. I want you to basically go and do everything for me, AI. Someday, right? But what do you call it? Jose in the chat there says 1 bite at a time. Exactly. So if you get into the crypto mindset course right now, you will get access immediately, within 24 hours to the crypto mindset course chat. And within there, we already have 2 AI introductory videos. One of them is the long arc of AI, how it's going to, change society and what you really need to kind of focus on. And then the second video is more about like perplexity. What's that? Google Gems or Gemini Gems,
which all you guys should be using right now.
Yeah, all those different, like all the different ones, ChatGPT, all the different ones, what they're used for, what the purpose of them could be, what you can use to, make your workflow better, all that kind of stuff. And then in the crypto mindset course, this time the 2 live webinars will be AI for income. So how to get your money up, how to get your side hustle up, how to get a promotion at work, lots of different ways, creative ways to basically make more income through using of AI. And then we're also going to do AI for crypto, which we're going to delve more into AI agents for crypto. We now have Coinbase, Visa Crypto Labs, and Binance all being prepared for development on crypto AI agents.
So is AI dead, Miguel and Charlie?
No, they're going to make sure that it survives. They're going to all basically be it's going to be a little bit of an AI Cold War, per se. Who gets to the technology first and makes the best use case out of it?
There's going to be an AI grift every cycle, cycle until ever, basically.
Pump and dump it.
Now, by the third cycle, let's say 3 cycles from now, we're in the middle 2030s. Even the sort of scam AI is going to be pretty decent, actually. Yeah, that's the scary part.
True.
But I
mean, the real sauce, the real idea is just hire an entire call center in India, give them access to AI, and they'll make their own workflow through that. So they'll all work it out, right? Eventually, they'll make something good for you. Come back and monetize it, right?
Yeah, there's gonna be some Indian guys like OpenAI. Show me how to tweet to circumvent people knowing that I come from India. Deep research. What VPNs can I install on my computer today so I can make sure that my spam models, my rage bait, goes unfiltered and unstopped? Thank you. Also, show me top KPMs that pay the most for rage bait. Thank you. And honestly, someone's doing that right now.
Yeah,
someone's doing that right now, especially after that announcement. There's people like, all right, what can I do? How can I spoof this thing to show that I'm in the United States so that I can, continue to get those paychecks and stuff,
Miles Chong looking at you.
Miles Chong.
Seriously.
Today's stream is brought by Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
That is right. Shout out to Fallout. They sell these at Costco now?
Nice.
That shit is fucking good.
Is there any alcohol in it?
No. It's a root beer.
Yeah.
I actually, when I was a kid, I was like, I thought root beer was actually beer.
Root beer is great, though.
Yeah, it was great, but I was like, this doesn't have alcohol in it? Even as a kid, I was like, what the fuck?
This is a scam.
Wait, hold up. I'm shocked no one's put alcohol in a root beer.
I think there's got to be.
There's got to be, right?
There's got to
be.
But
what'd you put? You have to flavorless vodka you put in here? God, actually, matter of fact, let's test this out. We have some vodka right there. Give me a red cup and fuse these together.
To be honest, like Jägermeister, like a light version of Jägermeister, because Jägermeister kind of tastes like black licorice to some extent.
Jägermeister, man.
No, it's terrible. But if you make a very light version of it, it might taste like root beer.
My retarded friends were making us drink that shit not cold. He didn't even know. Oh my god, bro!
Oh,
I was like, who drinks this shit? And they were doing Jaeger bombs and shit. You know, they were like, da, 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 so the shot falls.
I don't think I've
like,
drank Jaeger since I was under 25. Like
Yeah.
it's been a while.
I haven't drank Jaeger since I was retarded.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
It was just like mistakes.
I will say, cool bottle. I like the design. I like that.
It tasted good up until the first time it didn't. You know,
It never tasted good. Charlie.
I kind of liked.
I never drank it cold. I think I had it one time cold, and I was like, "All right, this is way better." Why the fuck are we drinking it hot?
Yeah,
like, I told my buddies that and shit. I was looking at Julio and fucking Jonathan, like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, motherfuckers, bro?" Like, but yeah, Guinness on tap is good. Guinness in general is delicious. That's my favorite dark beer.
Yeah, for dark beer, that's one I'm willing to drink. I personally don't lean towards the dark beer all that much, just because it's a little too bitter for me. But
really,
yeah,
I find it like so like I don't know. I don't find any bitterness at all. To me, it's just such a good tasting. I don't know. It's just because it's not. To me, it doesn't taste hoppy, and that's my main. I hate any hoppy beer. Fuck IPAs, right? To me personally,
IPAs. I mean, what do you call it? If you're gonna go through the calories for the beer, the IPAs at least get you the more bang for your buck.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right, yeah.
But
like,
whenever we're at the casinos, if I'm like,
but you just started drinking those at the casino now.
Yeah, I was like, if I do not trust like whatever alcohol content they're gonna make in a drink, right? Just get an IPA because it's always consistent. It's like what, 8-9% or whatever like that. Sometimes when they make you a proper drink, it's either super trash or super good. Like there's no in between.
Well, I'm gonna stir it.
That's what you get when you get like, what do you call it? Casino waitresses making drinks.
The Mexican
bro.
drinks would be like this. They'll have like a little holder like this and be like this. Lemon and shit. All right, let's try it. Let's see if I've created something new here. Fuck, this is dangerous. Charlie, you gotta get a sip of that shit. Tell me you wouldn't, bro.
Let's see.
Bro.
Is it any good?
We didn't spike it too much, but
not bad. Not bad. I can't. Mostly root beer flavor.
Yeah. But you taste like, oh, it has alcohol, but you're like, it doesn't like God damn.
Yeah,
like you know,
it tastes decent. Chris Kryptonic or Cryptovic says VB for Aussies. The one that I love in Australia, actually, that's way better is Cascade. Cascade, you can't like. I don't think you can
what's
even.
Cascade?
It's like this Tasmanian beer.
Oh, wow,
but you can't get it in all regions, so it's mostly from Australia.
Yeah.
But I haven't had it since probably before 2010.
Yeah,
So.
I remember my buddy Julio went to Jamaica and he said he never wants to see a red stripe beer in his life.
Yeah. The water from Tasmania is really good. It's like pure.
It is like a start. You know how like there's like a crypto starter pack. We talk about what we're talking about in the course, but like, you know, have an L1 token or L2 token, have a stable coin, have DEX, and then now it's a perp DEX as well. And another thing, but like, and then you know, it used to be an NFT platform, but you know, but regardless or not, right now for a country, you have to, or a region, you have to have a beer. You have to have alcohol production just because like you can't let anyone monetize it or like monopolize it basically.
True.
Especially if you're a small country.
Yeah. Then Foster's is a bullshit American product that they said Australians drink and they hate it up.
What's it called?
Foster's beer. You know, Foster's Australian for beer.
House for Imaginary Pets?
Huh?
What?
Foster's.
No, I've never.
You've never heard of Foster's beer?
No.
Oh man, back in the late '90s, they were like the most famous for like their Super Bowl commercials and shit.
Okay.
Foster's Australian for beer. They just like make ridiculous commercials.
I barely watch
Aussies.
sports now. Even
no,
less
but it's
as a
all
kid.
on all TV.
Got you.
But what do you call it? So all Americans basically used to think that Australians used to like drink Foster's.
You know, like Vegemite and Foster's. Yeah, these.
Well,
fucks are
Vegemite
crazy.
they do.
Vegemite is trash, bro.
Yeah, it is absolute trash.
Don't like. I need to. You know, everyone needs to try it once. All you need to do is this, like literally the smallest spoon worth, the smallest like fingers worth, and you'll be like, wow. I mean, it's. Whew, my gosh, it's terrible, you guys. Terrible. But yeah, fuck with Guinness. I fuck with Guinness.
The Aussies are an entertaining bunch, at least.
Oh yeah, no, definitely entertaining. So don't take financial advice, but entertaining. I mean, bro, at this point in time, bro, I mean, I can almost say that like emphatically that like fade any Australian recommending crypto.
It's like Australians
without
they're
exception.
the same level as the Jeets.
Bro, it's
which
bad.
It's quite wild to say.
They're the best. You'd want them to help you promote stuff. You'd want them to help you like in the background, but like them like leading something on a crypto project, it's bad, bro. It's I don't think a project from Australia has not failed. I can't think of one. I literally can't think of fucking one, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that's insane. It's because you're like, Australians are like good looking people and they're nice and they speak English and you like them and like
they're like more base Canadians.
Yeah.
Slightly, but not always.
Right, like they're like spicy Canadians, you know,
right?
Latino Canadians.
Yeah, actually, kind of, yeah.
Right, with skin cancer, but god damn, dude, it's just like, man, it's been pretty bad. And in the project that do survive from Australia, they usually are they burn hot and then burn out very slow. Burn out very slow. We're getting cooked, bro. Yeah, it's pretty bad, bros.
Yeah, Mashinsky was one of them boys, but at least he's in jail now. He's actually getting his comeuppance. He's legit behind bars.
Yeah, Mashinsky fumbled it so bad, bro. He'd have the number one lending. He fumbled. Mashinsky.
He did streams in his house with his family and shit. And I'm like, all of his kids like are never gonna see him again. Well, not never, but like, what do you call it? His wife basically was control. He did.
Did the wife divorce him or no?
I thought she did.
Oh, okay.
She tried to get a bag or something, but what do you call it? I think he ended up doing something to be able to break her off a piece, basically, before he went to jail and didn't have control of the money.
Smart.
I think that it was something along those lines.
Yeah, it's like, well, you always hated me anyway. Just leave me now. Oh my god!
But he deserves all the hell he gets for that shit. That was crazy.
Yeah, I think Alluvium's the only thing that hasn't gone under in Australia.
Well, it has gone under. Just it hasn't. It hasn't circled the drain of the toilet the opposite direction quite enough yet, I guess.
Damn dog. Oh wow, it's gone. Oh well.
What?
I forgot to delete this one meme. But I'll just put. Yeah, Aussies and crypto haven't been good. Yeah, it's not. But they're incredible for like. But they have great, like, if you're investing in like mining sector or regular business, it's great. But like for crypto, I don't know. I gotta look. Watch the. When was Australia founded? Watch just the enemy year of the rat for crypto or some shit. You know, and then it's like,
Let's see here.
Yeah, let's find out. Let's find out real quick.
Australia founded date January 1st, 1901.
Okay.
That's a very.
It's a rat sign, so it's gone good with Bitcoin. Well, actually, we do know a couple of Bitcoin whales from Australia. We do know some people that
they're good at it.
They're good at it.
They just sometimes choose evil maxing over.
That's insane. Like, okay, so Sydney, Australia, there's Melbourne, right? Australia. There's Sydney, Australia, and then there's where else in Australia? Let's look. Sydney motherfuckers or goats? Oh, of course. What about Melbourne? Goats as well. Wow, I'd actually get along. I'm maybe in the homies with the scammers.
What about Brisbane?
Brisbane. Let me see where it's at. It should be here. It's not showing up, but let me directly search it here.
ERIS.
There you go.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Okay.
1824. Wow. Yeah, but it's a monkey. Interesting. Melbourne is basically California. Oz was British.
Yeah, true. I guess the apples don't fall too far from the tree.
They have grown a nice pair of tits, though.
Oz was a British prison colony. I mean, it is what it is.
It is crazy, though. Like, I talked to one of our guys from Australia. He just said, like, oh, it's great for parties and shit like that. But he says, like, a lot of the chicks over 20, this is his, but he's like, a lot of chicks start getting tons of like freckles from like, they're just, the sun's very strong.
Oh, yeah.
There. It's very like dangerous. You have to be really, you can literally legitimately get skin cancer there. Like, no lie.
Yeah, Perth is one of the cooler cities in Australia, but there's definitely no crypto projects being built out of Perth.
Exactly, and stuff like that. But yes.
If there ever was one, though, that'd be kind of cool.
No, that would be pretty cool. But speaking on crypto news, to take a hard left or right, go ahead, Kyle, post it up. David Sachs is now leaving as the crypto czar. And as this so elegantly puts it, David Sachs is leaving the administration after zeroing the entire industry, making the Trump family over $1 billion in crypto. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, basically, like, I mean, I'd say David Sachs was getting like got a lot of the original. Like, he more of like set up the round table, like the Knights of the Round Table in terms of who's gonna get a seat. But like after that, to me, it didn't seem like he was very effective at all or anything. But it was nice to just have it like at all. Because do you honestly think if Biden won it for the second term, he never would have had that.
No, I mean, right now we did get the CFTC and SEC to approve most cryptos as commodities, a lot of them as non-securities, hell, even Ripple included. So yeah, I think the entire crypto community, like, there's not a lot of awesome direct impact right away, but just having the government be like neutral to friendly for crypto is that in itself is a big move for crypto long term to kind of gain legitimacy. But yeah, I think that was one of the news articles I didn't share on my show today. Brazil is going to start a Bitcoin strategic reserve now.
Oh, that's cool.
The way they're going to start is the same way as the United States, the mafia way. Whenever they steal it from people, they're not going to sell it now. That's the main difference between before and now. So shout out to Brazil. But what do you call it? At some point they may start buying, but they haven't done anything with that. But at least they won't be sellers of Bitcoin. So
things are getting bad when post it up, Kyle. There's people starting to talk about Animoca brands going bust.
Man, that's brutal because they did when GameFi basically died its death, which was about August to September of last year. When GameFi died that death, like Sandbox went under pretty hard. I think they got floated up though by Animoca Brands. So if Animoca Brands goes under, holy shit, bro.
It's beyond cooked.
Sandbox is going to be like eternally cooked, which that was a really good project actually.
Yeah. And for people who want to know why is nothing going on in GameFi? It's because it's mega cooked, and like now they're obviously being a little verbose because like a lot of these investments, they've done about 474 public investments.
They've basically gone and scraped whatever IP, whatever information or whatever benefits they can get from projects that were dying. So hey, I'll buy this off you, bro. Your project's gonna die, but I'll take the scraps that are useful from it, and
they're like a vulture almost in a weird way. Not in a bad way, like
in a good way, because they're supporting the ecosystem.
If GameFi ever pops off, Animoku's got almost all the IP.
Oh,
they almost have everything.
They would be a monolith.
They're buying everything for a penny and a half on the dollar.
Shit,
penny and a half on the dollar.
They go under. I wonder why.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, GameFi's not popping up into GTA, but supposedly it's coming out on Father's Day. That's the rumor right now. That is the rumor right now. Full screen, Scott. That is a rumor right now. But I just wanted to bring that up.
GTA comes out, I'm finally getting a PlayStation because I've been thinking to grab one just for the heck of it to for like a little downtime, once or twice a week, just play some games, have some fun. But I've been like, nah, just putting it off or whatever. But if that comes out, bro, holy shit, that's a must get.
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry, I just played something.
What'd you say, Kyle?
I was like, we do a separate gaming channel and just live stream it.
Yeah, be a good time.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what I was going to say. Oh my god, bro, I keep finding more and more stuff. I know I mentioned this last time, but I just want to keep mentioning this just because like. I'm ahead of the curve on this stuff. Put it, Kyle. People are going out of their way. There's this guy called 5AR Society. They're trying to find the best, basically gel/cream DHT localized on the market. So this guy's like going out there and testing every single formula to find out which are actually real because a lot of them are underdosed. Basically, do not use this stuff. Be careful. Your hair will get fucked. But there's people that are like. Putting this stuff on their junk and then causing like it's forcing puberty on a certain area. But remember, like 30% of it goes to the rest of your body. For a guy, it's not bad. A woman, please, for the love of God, don't ever do this if you're a woman. Just no, please no. But this is interesting because these guys are the ones that test all this shit out. They find the alpha. The reason I do appreciate this stuff is that they're like, no, I'm not believing everything. They're saying DHT is so bad. Like there's a rebuttal. So full screen now. There's this whole thing about hair mechs. So I'm gonna have a webinar on hair testosterone, and basically nootropics. So basically everything to ascend, basically, right? And DHT normally is the thing that fucks your hair. There is just genetically some people that their DHT could spike up and it doesn't fuck their hair at all. But normally you take finasteride to basically nuke it. Normally, sometimes your body, like I'm oversimplifying things, but sometimes your body like down regulates your testosterone in order to lower DHT so you don't get fucked on your hair, basically. So there's some people like my test is really low, but and then as soon as you fix your test to normal levels, you start losing your hair. And that's just because your body was like fucking like, I don't know if it was your body was just like, I need to throw this dude a bone. I mean, I'd rather have low tests with hair, but that's kind of what's happening. But it is an interesting sort of thing because these guys figure everything out before like this stuff. Mark my words, 3 years later, they're going to start talking about DHT. Whatever they find, they're
kind of like what they're doing with Ozempic and all that bullshit.
They're going to steal it all from the bodybuilders and all these ascenders, basically. I'm going to start calling it the ascenders versus like maxers or whatever, but the ascenders, basically. Because it's always the bodybuilding community / like the bodybuilding community and the nootropics community are like this now. They're really like, they help each other out because usually it's older demos. You also have a lot of, the really cool thing is because there's a lot of Silicon Valley money in this and stuff. So a lot of these accounts are people over there trying to maximize everything. And I have a sneaking suspicion these guys are going to figure out hair loss 10, 15 years before the regular society does. And there's actually this new injection method where it's like a little, imagine this thing was full of liquid, right? And it has these little spikes that you just, and it will literally, every time you push it down, it goes into your skin and it actually drips liquid into your skin. So people are now experimenting with these canisters that have GHKCU in liquid form, as well as like they're trying different versions of like, okay, I don't want to inject myself all the time with this, but let me see if I can just break through the layer in here. Because what happens with your hair is that your skin gets very tight. Basically, what happens is the area in your body where you have the least amount of blood flow is the top of your head, not inside your skull, the actual up here. And also the skin tightens very much to the point it can squeeze the follicles closed faster. And then because you have less blood circulation, it can't get nutrients up there, and then so it's like this huge effect over time. What happens to your hair?
It's like you're seeding a golf course green.
Yes. Yeah, you're essentially seeding. Yeah, you're aerating.
Yeah,
you're aerating.
they do the same type of thing on a golf course.
Right.
You know, the greens like have to be well manicured. It's basically how they do that. So
yeah, so there's these pens that I recommend for people for micro needling and stuff. They're pretty effective because they're pretty cheap because like usually they're $150. The next level there, you have to get this European brand ones, which are like $600 to $1,000 machines. So like there's a good middle ground there. And aerating the hair basically will loosen up the skin and also cause new holes. And then as you're taking biotin and you're taking all these other things, you can actually grow new hair follicles there. But if you have to do it when your hair looks like this, or like you're starting to notice a little thinning, that's when you act. By the time it's already like, it's fucked. You have to basically at that point, there's no say. You basically can reverse it and like grow it more. If you're like catching it in the beginning, it's like you're catching stage 1. When it's like at stage 2 entering 3, and then that's it. Terminal. Yeah. You basically shave your hair off and go to Turkey. Link below.
Turkish Airlines.
Link below. use our ref link.
A ref link for a Turkish Airlines excursion.
Can you imagine we do that and we have like 45 people on the plane? It's like doing Turkish meat.
I mean, if they need it, then we'll provide it.
Yeah, but it's that episode is going to be a flash webinar. So we're gonna get through the crypto stuff, but that will be a flash webinar. I promise you guys will do. And I can't promise you what's going to be in there because stuff.
Dark web. Monero.
What are you talking? No.
Zcash.
Charlie, you're sounding very.
It's only when we get to Zcash. Yeah. Monero, that's clean.
Yeah, you don't really need Monero or any of that stuff. Really, they fucking take credit cards now.
No, I know. I'm just giving you shit.
But there's some sites where you need crypto.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like the dark web back in the day was kind of lit.
Yeah, I wasn't on there and stuff. Invite the Citadel. I I have given sauce to the Citadel before.
Yeah,
I've done 3 calls to the Citadel already.
But yeah.
Kyle,
It's like
go
we're
ahead.
floating in space on our way to the moon, Miguel.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know, man. We got a lot of stuff going on in the course. We got the one thing that the Citadel will absolutely get are the Cultivate Crypto Algo.
Yes.
Buy sell signals on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana at daily, weekly, and monthly levels. That'll be absolutely something that we give to you guys and explain, some of that along the way, so you guys can definitely make money with that. We're going to be, for anybody who's in the Crypto Mindset course, you're going to get that, but also you're going to get about 3 extra coins, so 6 coins in total. We haven't determined what the 3 other ones are, but you get good buy sell signals on those too. So
yeah,
that way everybody kind of see like, hey, actually we have a pretty objective buy period here, time to get in, or an objective sell period, and it gives you more chance to divest with exit liquidity.
Right. Now, here, this is a story I've been actually tracking for it came across my purview maybe like a day or two ago.
Jesus.
This is super sad. So this is Noelia Castro Ramos. This was yesterday, right? She actually did die today. And here's some scary shit that's happening right now. So she was attacked. I'm not going to say how she was attacked, but she was attacked, and it was so horrible that she ended up basically being paraplegic, and she was using I think she lost her leg. She has her legs, but she can't use them anymore. That's how bad they fucked her up. Piece of shit, motherfuckers. And she was walking around in like hand crutches because her legs didn't work anymore, and she was just depressed and in pain. And then she wanted to basically legally kill herself, and the hospital allowed her to do it. And then, but here's, of course,
which country?
Spain.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a reason Trump was about to cut them off. I mean. SA, yes.
Because in Canada, they got legal euthanization if you're still of sound mind for certain circumstances.
Yeah, it was
if you're Canadian, you want to give up. I mean, I kind of get it. Yeah. No, that's not.
It was a gang essay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one is just fucking
this
crazy,
brutal,
bro. Like,
dude.
this is just brutal as fuck.
Bro, they need to catch those
sometimes
people,
the
bro.
internet, I'm just like, I don't need to know everything that's going on in this world all the time.
But but here's a dark turn, right? Her mom started saying she started having second thoughts a couple days ago, before this made world news, and the hospital basically pushed her into doing it because they had already promised her organs to 8 individuals.
But how did they push her into doing it?
I mean, basically, they're. Basically, it's like, we've already promised these organs to people. There's people flying out to the hospital to receive the organs already.
But how did they stop the family? What did the family try to do?
Well, no, it still was up to her, but they were basically trying to reassure her, basically saying, you mean you've already signed, you're going to do it and stuff like this. They're basically were honey dicking her into doing it because she was all gung ho about it, and then she started getting cold feet a couple days ago, allegedly.
Did they stop the family from talking to her or something?
No, she still talked to her, but it was ultimately her decision at the end. But still, I mean, you don't know all the details, but people have done the calculations that her organs that were used now were about $8 million in fees that the hospital made off of her.
Jesus,
they're gaslighting her, bro. That's what I'm telling you, man. Fuck putting organ donor on anything.
Oh yeah,
bro.
no, definitely.
No, these fucks will kill you, bro.
Yeah.
You should see the organ harvesting in Ukraine, man. Fucking crazy and wild.
That's why I wanted to bring it up, because it's such I didn't think this thing, at least if it took that turn, she did it, but she was like, she died peacefully. That's what she wanted. No, this had to take another turn. I'm like, oh my God. And of course, money always comes into it. Right. Always, bro.
Oh yeah.
Always, man.
A lot of those stuff of humanity in general is follow the money, and you will usually find quite a bit out.
So rest in peace to her, man. I mean, that's so sad, man. That's like, fuck, man. That's terrible. But and then another terrible news. Ripple's now testing a stablecoin with a Singapore central bank now. That's interesting.
That's quite the turn.
Yeah. Well, we said terrible.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck, man.
Take the blue pill. You buy XRP on MoonPay. You join the XRP army. XRP goes to $1,000. You have 1,000 XRP. You're a millionaire. Your life is changed. You're happy forever. You have a hot wife and kids. Or you take the red pill. You don't buy XRP. You watch it go to $1,000. You're broke, miserable for the rest of your life because you realize you missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime, and you're single for the rest of your life. good boy. Put the pill up your butt for all I care. Just take the pill. Yeah? Welcome to the XRP army, brother. XRP. 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 XRP.
Man. Yeah, that is terrible, 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 man. But I'm glad they're getting this done and stuff. Like Singapore is that's a huge W for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that it's Singapore. I wonder does it say anything about SBI Bank?
Yeah, no.
Well, yeah, there's probably not, maybe you have to look at the news article to see.
Yeah, to find
but it'd be interesting because SBI Bank, which is a Japanese bank, had a lot of connections with Ripple. They'd also been rumored to be the ones who created Shiba Inu to make money for the bank, basically.
Right.
And they had a lot of connections for Ripple or through Ripple with South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, including Singapore, and a couple other places, something like that. So they had like a decent network of banks willing to work with them through that. So they might be, it might be something to do with that, maybe. But
no.
Yeah, Ripple. I think Ripple, where they've gotten the furthest with any banks, is in Asia.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I think they. I forgot I can't remember. This is such a long time ago, but basically they pissed off the U.S.
Yeah.
From basically now I remember they were basically creating a way to circumvent the Swiss system for Asia, but down there.
Correct.
And then America got a little like, oh,
what the fuck you doing, bro?
What are you doing, dude? No, it's crypto. It's secured. No, sir. At this level, at stablecoin level and moving money world level, there's gangs.
Mm-hmm.
You're either in Russia, China gang, or you're in USA gang. The Europeans don't play, but that's the gangs basically. It's kind of the West versus like the East versus
I mean, Virgil Griffith went to Ethereum conference, I think it was, in North Korea.
Yes.
Dumb move.
Dumb
move. Like, first of all, going to North Korea at all, like if you're in the DMZ zone, okay, you got guys with machine guns there. Cool. But if you would actually go into the goddamn country, not the best move. Like literally, if you, take the wrong picture, they think you're taking something as a souvenir from the hotel you're not supposed to or anything like that, they literally can kill your ass. Like pretty much. Like they can do anything to you. So like going to that country at all, giving an Ethereum conference, like what do you think is going to happen? Either they're going to get you or the United States is. Like there's no in between.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Very not smart. And it's very likely, because how early it was back in the day, that he did more than just a little conference there. He probably trained some people up.
Those what do you call it? Hackers from Lazarus Group. They ain't shabby.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty good. But
they're out
that's
here.
kind of what happens when they threaten you and your entire family's existence. Basically, you become a good crypto hacker, or your entire family goes to a camp and probably dies. Like, okay, I think I'm going to become the best crypto hacker in the world, Miguel.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the
and they're good, bro. These Lazarus guys, they're no slouches, man.
No, they got it.
They're out here, and then they're kind of like, hey, hack money, and they make a lot of money. I think on average they're making about like $500 million to like $2 billion a year for them. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's especially in order to get their import. It's funny. It's like there's a ban on importing into I'm pretty sure they're getting it through either Russia or China in terms of
also
the imports.
Through centralized exchanges as well.
Yeah,
because they were caught trying to fake that they were living in the United States to get hired by like Coinbase and Kraken. And they sniffed it out. So they're not very good at actually infiltrating, but there had been some moles essentially through different companies that were maybe lower bars of entry.
Space Bank. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're just making these random ass posts. I have no ball gang. That's funny. But in good news here, man. We got some good news here. Let's listen to this Hyperliquid thing, right? So this is kind of like a coin that, it's kind of return a little bit to fundamentals.
Yeah.
I think Uniswap, Aerodrome, Hyperliquid, Aster are going to be like, they're finally going to have more of a play this cycle, because it's kind of like, you had really like Aster, the disaster, and you had Hyperliquid kind of be almost the last thing that pumped before it was over.
True.
Basically. I think Yeah, I think it was the last narrative. It was the last narrative.
Middle of September to mid-October.
Yeah, so this was the last narrative that pumped. It does work. It does make a lot of money. But what is? Let me tell you, it's gambling, or it's a version of sports betting. Basically,
yeah. You're just not. As long as you don't participate in the platform, you're good. But the token, right? I think they've built it out pretty well.
So let's hear what he has.
One part that's really interesting.
Okay.
About this to me is that on the one hand, from an architectural standpoint, this feels like a huge win for crypto. The 24/7 trading, perps being adopted by TradFi. On the other hand, what are people trading on Hyperliquid? It's not crypto. It's
TradFi.
TradFi assets.
I've got a few comments on this. I mean, okay, so let's talk about oil on Hyperliquid. As some of you may know, I've spent most of my career as a crude oil trader.
Yeah.
And perps are the most effective instrument in the world to trade what we call flat price, just directional price of crude oil. Better than any dated future that you have on the CME or ICE. It's really amazing. And Hyperliquid's got that.
Why is that? Why is that structure preferential?
Because you don't want to have to roll your futures. It's an annoyance, right? And perps give you the same kind of leverage straight away. And you can just bet up or down on the front month without really, needing to worry about expiry or rolling or the nuances of when to roll, physical delivery, financial versus physical settle. All of that nonsense is out the window with perps. However, in order for Hyperliquid to really take off for commodities, they're going to have to up their dated futures game, because those time spreads are important to bring in this mega participant base of physical hedgers. This is where I'm going somewhere interesting with this. I think that Hyperliquid will eat commodities trading, and we're seeing the beginnings of it now. But even to Avi's point about, whoa, crypto's finally, the tech is ready, it's finally having its moment. I think this is like the first pitch of the first inning of that moment. Why? Because even though it's kind of cool to watch oil perps trade on weekends, that's literally 1% of what's possible for just one commodity. You have to add the other dated futures. So how do we get there? How do we get Exxon and BP and Vitol hedging their oil risk on Hyperliquid? First, the world has to become stablecoinized.
So that's interesting, right? So they're like I think they said here at one point they're like 1% of the trading for a second. Obviously not anymore as the price has gone down, but that's the larger plan. They're planning to take it over. And at some point, yeah, they'll just be a player since they're kind of the first one in. But because there's going to be TradFi players, they're not going to disappear. But if they can get up to like 20% of the market, that's fucking huge. Huge. But they've said it themselves too as well. Like basically, like what they're basically saying is like, it seems to me like they're having a bit of an Oracle problem, that the price feeds aren't reacting fast enough for them to like actualize everything at the same level as maybe the TradFi markets are. But that seems more like a Chainlink problem, or maybe they're like getting, because like they don't just, which I'm glad, they just don't rely on just Chainlink. They have multiple oracles. But it seems to me like they're speccing heavily into having more and more it seems to me they're expanding their oracle reach, basically. Yeah. Heard the rationing oil in Australia might be locked down. It's crazy stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, the United States is good on the oil side. So the price might go up, but we're never gonna have an oil shortage here in America. Because if the price goes up high enough, we can frack anything. We can frack the fuck out of anything. Like you can, like that's one of the bad parts of when oil goes really down and they have to shut down certain wells. If they fully shut down wells in somewhere like Russia, they're really turned off. And it might take 5-10 years to get those oil wells back on, just because like how fucking cold it is and how like there's geographic problems with some of these oil fields or oils. But like United States, if there's one tech we're really advancing, it's oil. I would say even more than the Saudis, because like the Saudis just have to dig like a foot into the ground and there's oil on the fucking floor. So like I'm not saying that they don't have it. They definitely have extremely advanced engineers, and everything like that. But like the United States is very, very, very good at advancing like oil tech as well as like exploration. Yeah, you got to keep the flow going. Yeah, that is crazy though. They're rationing oil in Australia and stuff like that. But just one more like little feather in the cap that I'm seeing. Like, all right, like Hyperliquid's going to be kind of out here, definitely, man. And I'm not sure if I showed this one yesterday or not, but
tweet was
just to show more like alpha in terms of like just on so this is like ZK rollups and sort of like the ZK sync technology, which originally all came from Zcash, right? of how it's, you know, the future of it, and also how it can like create some more revenue and stuff. So it's just like we're starting to return to like a lot of the talks are happening now. It's more like value add and sort of like the tech and stuff like that, which is what I like, the fundamentals. But you know, as soon as we get 2 years from now, it's going to be much more, you know, I'd say a little more fluffy, possibly, right?
The tweet was about, so it's a company I'm actually an advisor for called Inca Digital, which is how I know the entire internals. They do what I can best describe as open source intelligence operations across not just the crypto, but forms of financial ecosystems. So most people listening to this are probably familiar with the existence of something like Chainalysis, which is to say that's a wallet forensics tool. You can look at what happened on chain. But if you've worked in anti-financial crime in the fintech ecosystem or the traditional financial ecosystem, usually your best data comes from places like social media, and weirdly still sometimes the newspaper, as bizarre as that sounds. Also fully aware of this, the US intelligence agencies. So there's something called open source intelligence operations, which is taking info from places like Telegram, Reddit, Twitter, WeChat, right, where people talk about stuff. And let me tell you, the number one source of information breaches is people just talking about stuff. Take all of that, slam it through large language models, which is where the AI intersection really matters, because now you can taxonomize that data real fast. And you actually start finding very interesting things on the blockchain, because you could do a huge amount of reconstruction and wallet address connection, or you could break into a Telegram chat and just see the wallet address where the Iranian guy told you to send the money.
Yeah.
Right. And one of those two methods is actually much more reliable and faster than the other if you can pull it off.
Yeah.
So this company exists. Nobody in crypto pays any attention to them. Just so you know, if you're in crypto, they are spying on you and reporting on you to the federal government, because this is their job.
That's exactly what we wanted to hear.
I'm being honest.
Yeah,
They're generating tens of millions of dollars a year of revenue, because a lot of the real asset tokenizers work with these people, because they want to make sure if you're a stablecoin issuer, if you're like a tokenized money market fund manager, you don't want to have Kim Jong-un come into possession of a huge amount of your tokens.
That's not
Right? And the open source component is important because they're not KYCing everybody or like hoovering up huge amounts of information to create honeypots.
Yeah.
But these sorts of businesses, and this is not the only one that exists in crypto, but they exist and generate very little interest, even in crypto. Like, let me ask you this. What blockchain in the world has the most KYC'd users doing payments activity?
Aptos.
No.
Solana.
Cello,
right?
And
with their
nobody
mobile
will
app.
know this. MiniPay,
Yes.
the Opera mobile app. They literally hundreds of thousands of KYC'd users and I think 12.5 million actual users.
Wow.
Only the exchanges have larger audiences. Like,
Wow.
yeah, Binance has more customers. Fine. Cello token, like total market cap, one of the lowest of all of the chains.
Yeah.
And so your point like really resonated with me that
Yeah.
we've gone from this meta of like hyper speculative investment to revenue. And I think there's a few projects like you raise Hyperliquid is a great example of one with positive revenue, but there are many others that are kind of undiscovered.
Unmute. So he mentioned Hyperliquid at the end there. Who's going to jack some of the tech? It's going to be Aster. I think Aerodrome could use it. You might, if they're quick enough on it, I think Uniswap possibly as well, because I think Uniswap might be a little bit of a play later in the cycle. I think, man, if Uniswap goes down to like $1 or $2, it might just be one of the few times I'd recommend buying Uniswap and just hold it for the cycle, because like you'd make some. I think you make some good money on it. They're definitely, but Aerodrome, I'd much rather have the DCAs heavier towards Aerodrome than Uniswap. But I think Uniswap might actually, the token might actually run this time finally. It's insane. It's like Bizarro World, bros. Bizarro World. But interesting post. Where is this? What did Myron post here? Yeah, pull it up. Let me see. We can't see you guys. What are you talking about? Oh, anyway. Myron says cooked. Bro cooked her without even trying. Let me see.
Sorry, can I ask you a quick question, please?
Sure.
Who is prettier, man or woman?
Men?
Why?
Do you know what? I'll show you. No, you try.
Oh, fuck, man. Damn, dog. That's Jay. You kind of get what you get with men, you know. Yeah. It looks staged, of course. Well, man, I mean, who knows? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it's possible. Whoa, what the fuck happened here? Ew, okay. Man, oh my God, bro. Crypto Galaxy, Grayscale sending Tau to $5,000. In Tau bullish news right here, the All In podcast, guys, once again. Oh, I know, I think we already talked about this already. Never mind. I think I already showed this one. People are just repissing the same old shit. I thought it was a new one. Okay. But talking about other news here. This is interesting. An email forwarded by Brock Pierce to Epstein directly from Brian Armstrong from Coinbase, giving investors monthly updates. Damn. In this monthly report, Coinbase announces their Series C funding, which Epstein can be seen partaking in. In quoted post below, Epstein was scheduled to speak directly with the Coinbase co-founder Fred Hirsam. The wheels go round and round.
Mind you, Miguel, Brock Pierce is in those Epstein files 13,000 times. Mind you, some of those are probably going to be duplicates.
Yeah,
but
he's one of the Puerto Rico boys. Oh, just FYI. Jeffrey, the Coinbase Series C when we finalize this week. I've gotten us an allocation. If you're interested and able to move fast, should be $60 million financing. Syndicate investors around the table are IGF Growth, AZU6, and Justin Horowitz. Ribbit. I mean, but like, I can't blame. It's like if you're trying to get, you'll get in where you can fit in. I don't know if it was going to be Epstein in, but like, damn. Oh my God, what is all this? Pierce Chinese Coinbase founder Fred and Why. Paradigm was deep with Ethereum, so was Sequoia. Wonder why XRP is deleted off the Coinbase so fast after the SEC lawsuit launched. What? So the co-founder of Coinbase said, where he quotes Ripple stating that Bitcoin and Ethereum are Chinese controlled, all while he's partnered and funded by Sequoia Capital and Brian Armstrong, which just happened to attend one of the heaviest Chinese infiltrated universities in America, Rice U. And just by the total coincidence, Mad Hung's mom had an affiliation with Rice back in the day when, moving up to Paragon. Jesus Christ. There's some sauce in here, you guys. Here, I might just give you guys the link here to do some sleuthing for yourselves, but this is interesting. There's some dirt here. Basically saying Paradigm might have some fucking Obviously this guy's probably a very big XRP guy. Which is weird because he's like saying China, but then XRP is over here in bed with Asia. So what the fuck are you talking about? So basically all of them are into bro, man, the grift, bro. But interesting. Oh, here we go, bros. So, oh boy. So here's the shill talks right here, man. Oh my God. Tau fund manager Mark Jeffrey thinks Tau could be at least $3,000 by the end of the year. All right, well let's hear the pitch, you guys. Let's hear the pitch. Why Tau to 3,000?
I think it's pretty conservative to think that, you know, if it does only what Bitcoin does, we'll see something like a $3,000 Tau by the end of this year.
Whoa.
Right. And so, and I think that's a conservative bet. Now, it's only my opinion, but still core. And, you know, we are positioning ourselves accordingly based on thinking that. And if you listen to Barry Silbert speak, right, who became a Bitcoin billionaire,
hell yeah.
right? He recently said at a Bitcoin conference that he thinks Bitcoin could BitTensor Tau could 500x. It has that kind of a potential. Not this year, but just in general, right?
I mean,
So that's what I think.
I'll say this: I respect someone that comes on and gives a fucking price target. That was a sick price target.
I think it's pretty conservative to think that, you know, if it does only what Bitcoin does, we'll see something like a $3,000 Tau by the end of this year.
Person who's run master classes on Moon Math, I could tell you, who's the targeted customer base with Tau XRP? Everybody, really, in general. It's their targeted base is they're really trying to hit right now it seems like they're hitting the tech bros basically who listen to podcasts and stuff with like Chamath and them, and then they're going in the conference route. They're basically trying to hit anybody who's like kind of like a professor guy, coin and stuff like that. I mean, I got some Tau, but like 3,000 a year, dog. I mean, unless they just like Tau, just we've cracked AGI through Tau. Well, send that bitch to 15 grand now. But I just bought a little bit of my first little DCA, but I bought like nothing. I bought like 10 coins. But let me put in perspective. I would have turned the $3,000 into 30 grand. Yeah, I'll take it. Fuck. Hey. So tech lead. Yeah. Tech lead, those guys. It's going to do a run. It's going to do a run this year. It's going to go to run. I mean, it's kind of like $420 to $700 is the run I think it goes in short term. It's going to take a dip at some point, and then later on, I think it can cross because there's so much hype behind it. I think it will cross over 1,000. It will do thousands. 1,000, 2,000 is the range there. But we have to see how hyped the rest of the cycle is. When will Bitcoin dominance go down? Not now. 28, late 20, middle 27. Some of it will go down. There'll be a recovery. I mean, once Bitcoin bottoms, it's gonna gain a ton of dominance, and then it'll start going down. No, I'm talking about Tau. Tau. Very interesting. I love this shit. Dude, the New York Post is retarded, bro. Yeah, pull it up. Arnold Schwarzenegger is helping train his love child at the Venice Beach bodybuilding gym. You mean his child? What do you mean love child? And then this guy's like, cosmically funny that the true heir to his legacy is a love child with a Mexican cleaning lady. Well, yeah. Yeah. That's wild, bro. That is insane. Yeah, basically he was married to somebody else. He fucked his cleaning lady and got her pregnant. And then out of all his kids, this is the only one that looks like a bodybuilder. The rest of them look fucking like fluffy and fat or like not jacked at all, basically. This one actually works out and he looks masculine because he was like, you know, it's the bastard effect. You know, it's kind of like there's a thing they say in Mexican culture that like usually like let's just say you fuck some like let's just say you have a kid with somebody else and you're with like your wife or whatever, that kid ends up looking like a spitting fucking image of the dad. He does have the Arnold chest, bro. He got the chest genetics for the chest. Look at that. That's a chest.
Mexican chest genetics are good.
And he's not. I bet you he's not. He's lightly juicing too.
Yeah, definitely Mexican.
He's not natty. Anyone says natty, bro, stop it. But he's doing good, man. And like the good thing is he's taller than his dad too. That's actually a bonus right there too. It'd be nice to see him in classic bodybuilding. W infidelity. We got to spread that seed, man. That is crazy though. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger's like half Mexican. Oh fuck, man. Hey, shout out, bro. Shout out. That's crazy, dude. If this motherfucker speaks Spanish, he's gonna take over the world, dog. If he can speak Spanish on top of it, bro.
He plays the new Terminator.
You guys were hanging out with him, like hanging out with him and shit, man. He's like, no, mom his way, bro. Like I was like, oh my god, bro. This dude can speak Spanish and shit, and oh my god, bro. If he's Raza, bro. Oh my god, bro. This guy is like, there's no limit. There's no ceiling to this, bro. He will be governor one day. Like he'll literally be able to do the same shit his dad did. Like literally. The Nick Fuentes. No, Nick Fuentes is only a quarter. This is halfer. He's a halfer, bro. And Nick Fuentes, like, and like, let's be honest though. Let's be for real. This guy is more than Nick Fuentes, technically, because like I don't know, like some people are giving him shit because he's Italian. He's like 75% Italian, 25% Mexican. Is I think the genetic mix-up of like Nick Fuentes. This guy would be 50% Austrian. 50% Mexican. So I don't know. Maybe it's the same technically because but I would say Austrian is closer to the Aryan ideal that people are asking. I don't know. What's up with you? It's a 50% Mexican, 50% Austrian, or 75% Italian, 25% Mexican. What's closer to the Aryan ideal? I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting because the mom, she looks to me like she probably has 20%, probably like Spanish. That means that's a little more European on there. Bro looks more Mexican than Nick. Pull it up again. But he's vastly taller than... I mean, Kyle, look it up. How tall is this kid? How tall is he?
Who?
The son.
Oh.
What do you think I've been talking about?
I thought you were talking about Fuentes for a second. I was like, what?
No. Let's see. Fuentes could be more Chad if he actually worked out, but he's
this one, Joseph, right?
Yeah, Joseph. Okay, let's
16.
pull this up on the screen. Pull this on the screen. Mexicans are the new Rome? Yeah. I mean, sorry. So full screen is
6'2".
He's 6'2".
28 years old.
28 years old, 1997. Shit, let me do the numerology on his son right now. Let's see. What do we got here? October what? 2nd?
October 2nd, 1997.
1997.
Yeah, he's not taller than Arnold, unless Arnold's lying about his height.
He's an 11 life path. He's an ox. He's gonna have a bad next year. Oofa. Yeah, next year's not gonna be. It's gonna be rough for him. Hopefully, he wins all his shit this year. But Austrian painter isn't. How tall was Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kyle?
Pretty sure he was 6'3". Same height. So
same height as his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being really tall in bodybuilding does affect you, though. You like
longer muscle bellies.
Yeah.
You start,
The average bodybuilding champion. I'm talking about the Mr. Olympia, the like open bodybuilding. The average is actually, he was never 6'4". The average height is about 5'10" to 5'11", the average champion. So if you're 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", like you're actually fucking large. Very big. It's also being that tall. It takes forever to fill that. Like after all these years, I'm finally filling up my biceps because I actually, one of my weaknesses in my frame is my biceps. I have very long biceps. So there's guys who shrug like this and it looks like they're missing entire chunks of their arm. I think Clavicular has that actually a little bit, possibly. I can't remember who, but there's like some popular streamers when they do their bicep, it's like there's like missing. There's like there's a chunk missing right here and stuff like that. So Arnold shrunk with his age. He's 2 inches taller than my pops. And how tall is your pops?
Dude, Baron's like 6'7". No,
he's 6'7". Yeah. Yeah, Arnold shoulder pressers are no. They ain't. I think he was trolling, bro. Like Arnold presser, like
with rotation, like there's no need for that.
I did those, bro, and I was like, man, what the fuck's this, bro? I mean, just do the classic this or do the fucking standing military press. Standing military press over everything, bro.
Push press if you bitch out.
What's push press?
Start using your knees. Military press is strict, so you're not.
Oh, push press.
No leverage.
But regardless, man, that's just cool, man. Let's see. And Gold Gym ahead of his first bodybuilding competition. He'll probably do very well in the bodybuilding competition. Let me share the picture. Let me share the thing. Do they have any more pictures? Like here. Boop. What do I think about the Zbeck network project? Nothing much of it. Yeah, I mean, like, this isn't, you have to understand, most people will train all their lives and never have a chest like that at all.
They will never fit a 2XL.
Yeah. Very likely he's on Test and Primo. His dad, like, Swartz, he liked Primo and Deca and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, Fuentes, like, I really like Fuentes, right? I really do like Fuentes, but like, there's one L take he had. He just doesn't like working out at all, and he thinks it's like a waste of time. He thinks it's a waste of time, and it's gonna like in the beginning. It might cognitive, like he just needs to work out 3 times a week. That's it. The thing with his, he has the Mexican genes in there, even though it's a quarter. But like, regardless or not, like Italians and Mexicans get fat in American diets because they like carbs. and you know he's not working out, he's going to get the abuelita effect and shit, of the abuelo effect and stuff like that. You know, doesn't take away from anything, but like you know, you lean him, like post it back up. Look, like if he has a jawline now, he's leaned out, but like at some point, you know, like if he gets fatter, he'll have the jowls and shit. You know, like anybody, bro. But like this is incredible, and he's practicing the vacuum on top of it too. This is great. The bicep is pretty good too. Good triceps and stuff.
El Mario build.
El Mario build, yeah. That Fuentes is coping. I mean, it's one of the few things. I mean, like I can legitimately like he's cope. Like it's cope and shit. I don't know. He's taking creatine, but that's like saying that it's like taking your multivitamin, but like nowadays. But yeah, like you want 10 to 20 grams of creatine a day. And it's really good for cognitively. Like I think if you take 20 grams of creatine a day, you see about a 24% increase in brain productivity, and like basically you can remember things better. You're faster on speaking. You basically stumble over your words less. You get less tired. It's a really good nootropic, but you have to drink water with it. Some good amount of water with it. Oh, there's more down here. He has a great Mexican mustache. He definitely got that Mexican mustache genetics.
Yeah.
Like, look at that beaner mustache. That's pretty good. Any more pictures? You see that, bro? You look at that. That's a great physique. Great physique. Yeah, he's gonna do pretty well, but it's gonna. The thing is like times has changed. Like Arnold was basically a champion during the 70s, right?
And possibly paid for his stuff towards the end, but
regardless or not, right? Like he's going to juice to a level his dad never juiced to. That's just, but he has the genetics for it. He has the genetics for it and stuff like that. So like, but like you're telling me if Fuentes was like this jacked, he wouldn't be more popular. You know, like there'd be less attack vector on him.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the truth. And you look back, it's just the truth. Like he's agreed with Clav and stuff. It's like you have to look better and shit. Like you have to lean out. I'm leaning out. Like fuck. I look at my old streams for 6-8 months ago. I'm like, fuck, bro. But that's what it is. What's up, Boogie? It looks like I don't even know who that is, but okay. Yeah. What are the comments on this? I bet you they're funny as fuck. You know. Oh my god, that's what you. Oh my god, this comment. Like, that's what you get for marrying into the Kennedys. The bloodline is at Hatspur Moonface threshold. Oh fuck. I think one of the fatter sons is now trying to get in shape now a little bit now too. Because you imagine, bro, it's like the fucking bastard son is like mogging you to death, and then you know deep down like, fuck, damn, like, oh my god.
He got skinnier.
He got skinnier, yeah.
He used to be fat.
That's good though. That's actually better though. Like he's finally like leaning out. He was fat. Last time I saw him, he was pretty chubby.
This is like the picture they would always use.
Yeah. Full screen it?
You mean pull it up?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was the photo where people were like, oh, man.
Yeah, so they had to get him right. So now he's this.
Now he's leaned out. You see, he looks better now. But it looks to me like he doesn't have the same, he didn't get the same jawline as his dad.
There you go. That was the mogging picture. Where
oh my god. Is there a way you get full, you make it even bigger, bro? Like, oh my god,
No,
this was.
I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah. Man, this picture was like the most brutal mog ever, bro. It's like bastard son, legitimate son. Like, oh. Wait, what? Man, some people are on here on some crazy shit. Look at this comment. Because he was able to make her orgasm at conception, therefore he was insoled, while the child of the loveless marriage with the bitch wife was not. What? Bro, people are out here fucking with crazy. What is this shit, man? I don't know. I don't think people have seen the cleaning lady. She did not look that great. I'm just saying, like respectfully. But they say that busy men fuck what's close. Yeah.
That's basically they're in the same.
Yeah. But that's how like older Latina moms look like. I mean, it's not like that's what it is. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's true though. Yeah. The gorilla walk, the GG type shit. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna don't pull up the mom. Don't pull up the mom. But like, she looks like abuelita now. But of course, and she like, but she looked good. She looked like she actually looks like an LA kind of like Chicana girl from back in the day. You know. Yeah. What do you do like this? What? What do you mean? Rewrite that question, brother. I'll read it, but rewrite that. Man, I love being a crypto man. It's awesome. You seen Bretsky dress up like Erica Kirk?
Yeah. Jesus.
Now I will say this Sneeko said this. This is a real thing though. But like, okay, cool. You did a Christian one, and a Christian white guy, and a Christian girl, and now you did a Muslim one. Now it's time for you to do a Jewish one. Let's see if you got the balls, bro. And I gotta say with Sneeko, he's right.
Yeah,
he's right. Like, okay,
see if you don't bitch out.
All right, let's see if you don't bitch out now. Let's do it. I bet he won't. What do you think of Katana coin? I mean, really, I don't know much about it. I mean, I could look it up. Let me see. Katana coin. Katana is a DeFi blockchain built to generate real revenue and recycle it into deep liquidity and sustainable years for its users. Katana app was today able to access to lending, borrowing, and trading of Katana, stake, CAT, or VCAT, direct incentives, earn fees from pools you support. So it sort of sounds like they're borrowing a little bit of. It sounds a little bit of like they're borrowing a little bit of like Aerodrome, but then they have like an app of it, like it's almost like a Celsius in a way, where like you're in this pool and we'll repothecate the yield you generate back into the same pool in order to just keep building up like the pool. I mean, it could work, but I just know the yields aren't going to be great unless they're paying you in a lot of cat coin, and then maybe that'll make the APIs big. But then people will just dump the token over time and stuff like that. But maybe it can go viral. Who knows? They have to add a big buy burning mechanism in a way to kind of just keep the price from collapsing, basically. More trading and borrowing and more fees, more deeper liquidity. So like, yeah, so they're it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible. I just have to do a little more research on it, but yeah, it launched at about 1.8 cents. It's now down to 1.2 cents. It's about a $30 million market cap. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It looks pretty brand new. I think it's only been out since March, the beginning, March 18th. So it's very brand new. I mean, it's cheap right now. I mean, like, it's just kind of like something I'd watch. If you want to buy a tiny bit, you can buy some now. But I would wait for it to keep dropping more, basically. You know, that's kind of how I look at it. Doesn't look terrible, though. I mean, like, we'll sit to see the app, but only like 23% of the supply is out right now on the token with a 10 billion total supply, sorry. Only, and then 23% of the supply, so 2.34 billion tokens are out right now. But low market cap right now. So, but it's fully diluted is about like so it's about what is that? $124 million market cap fully diluted, 30 million or 29 million out now and stuff. So, yeah. What is a better hold, Ondo or I think Arrow is, but I'm impartial basically. I think to me it seems like Ondo is going to be more of a late 27, 28 hit, where like I think if Ethereum runs and then we get the base launch between now and 27, I think Arrow will out pump it without fail, damn near. But that's my opinion personally. We still have to get to the Bitcoin bottom first, you know. Let's see, Zubik, $250 million market cap. It's been around since June of 24. So it did catch the bull market a little bit. It basically topped out in the middle of 25, not the end of 25. That's the only alarming part about the chart. Not financial advice, of course.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
Yeah. Let me share the chart. Yeah, that's the alarming thing is because you guys know we pumped so Bitcoin, so it didn't follow Bitcoin. It topped early. That's the only alarming thing about the token, really. Is that it topped here at about how many cents? Well, it's fractional, 60% of a penny. It's 60% of a penny, and it's down from its all-time high. How much is it down? 64. So it's got more to drop. So it's going to keep going. I mean, at least for chart-wise, that's one alarming thing is it came out, it pumped here, and it basically had a shittier tops because we popped off in October. Like, where's October here? So it really didn't. I mean, it did not move at all with the market when we pumped to like 126. So like, that's a little alarming on this token. But it's holding up pretty good because it should be probably down like closer to 70-80%. It's only down 60% right now, but it needs to go down more. Let me see what it does right here. Well, that's interesting. That's actually an interesting one. So they're focusing on payroll, PayFi. Stablecoin payroll, seamless. I mean, I mean, that's a real kind of app, basically. That's interesting. So it's like basically like we're like the Cash App for paying, or like we're PayPal, basically. If they're able to create a widget so crypto businesses could use that to like pay people, I mean that's actually useful. Let's see. Let me pull this up. It's not terrible, but it's not something I put money in right now. I keep my eye on it because it's like it seems like that's real like use case. Right, that's real fundamentals right here. So $500 million in annual payroll volume, 250 plus enterprise clients, $50,000 users on and off chain. Interesting. They have a MasterCard. So they're building a MasterCard side of the business. That's interesting. I mean, this would be interesting just because it's like a great way you might be able to pay some people in crypto without doxing your shit. That's be the main useful case of it. Cause like, that's actually interesting. Yeah. Zubik is a new Venmo. I mean, like, honestly, like I'm liking what I'm seeing. I am liking what I'm seeing. Just like first impression as a business owner, I could get behind this, but I don't know. I have to look, this is where I have to do more research. This is where I have to do more research to see where, if there's any holes in it. But just from what I'm seeing, the pitch seems good. Fundamentally, it seems right. This is something like if I was a business owner and I'm paying people, like, yeah, I'd use this, deposit money on this, and have them pay you guys for that, and then you guys ain't fucking seeing my wallets and shit. And and then I'd be able to have all the W-2s or whatever 1099s I have, and then I mean, just for payroll management, it seems actually pretty decent. So like for me, like fundamentally, its pitch is good, and I don't see many cryptos going into that. So that's I got to give it a W. But it's currently, it looks like it has most of its supply out now. So, yeah, it looks like it peaked at about $500 million market cap. So this might be cursed where like, it's just really like, it's more of like a multiple of revenue. Really. So it might be a slow grower, but like if it starts catching waves, because like if privacy features ends up being kind of the negative against it, like if privacy features take a longer time to implement within crypto projects over the next cycle, then I could see more people doing it. But just regardless of them having the physical portion of that to like actually be able to give you the W-2s and the 1099s and handle that side of it, so you don't have to like, so like you can pay people in regular crypto, but then you don't have all that infrastructure. Then you have to do it again on the background versus like this is a one-stop shop. That makes sense to me. as a business owner. But on what chain? It looks to me like, I mean, let's see what chain they pay people on. Products. I'm more smitten on the payroll side of it because I understand, like, what chains does it have? It has 18 chains, so I'd imagine it's mostly all the Ethereum-based ones I've had. Imagine in Bitcoin and a couple other ones. They have Zbeck cards, so they have crypto cards. Looks like they're mostly allied with MasterCard here. I'm trying to look at this like as a normie of like, ooh, a credit card, you from crypto, let's use it. Let's look. Silver card powered by MasterCard. Single load, no fees, spending USDC. It's Euro. That's good. Usable on Apple Pay, Google Pay. Spend 1K in the card. Per card, 10K per day. Reloadable, carbon. Black. No limit. Interesting. Oh, here we go. So Ethereum, Ripple, Tron, Sui, Stellar, Base, BNB, Solana. So all the goodies basically. Ripple, Tron. Yeah. They did a deal with XLM. So I mean, look, I the whole business to me is really like it's payroll. It's payroll, and then it's basically trying to funnel people into the credit card side of it. So it's like basically allowing people to like turn their crypto into like credit cards so they could spend it. So payroll is the most important part of the business, and then the crypto credit cards is going to be the second. So they're kind of like following in the steps of like crypto.com probably. And then what's DeepN? Decentralized payment pilot. Let's look into this. But this is what I'm talking about. This actually has fundamentals. This actually does something. But then I'd have to like double check and go in the. This is where like I would sit at home, do more research, and look in later. Like, all right, who's behind it? Is it cool? Is it legit? Is there holes? Is there some scammers? Oh, there's some scammer people in there. But like, hey, don't let a scammer get in the way of making you money, right? Because like they usually like to scam out at the end of the cycle or a year into the cycle. Redeem retail transactions. So that it looks like they're trying to get into kind of like what are those turn pads and stuff like that people use a lot in businesses? Yeah, they're like like Square. The Square ones. Let's say they're trying to go into the Square side of it.
Payment processors.
Yeah, POS systems and stuff for crypto payments. So it basically is like if me and Charlie were like at a booth at a place, right? We'd use this or Square, and then be like, hey, thank you for buying the CMC shirt and stuff, and then you go ding 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 ding. That's how you do it. At least I'm saying professionally wise, this is looking good. This doesn't look like bullshit to me. Damn, 2 good coin recommendations that aren't like, wow. I mean, fuck you guys. Well, that happens. You guys get kicked in the balls and crypto's down, and then we're at fucking 9% on the fear and greed index, and you fuckers and you motherfuckers start bringing in some fucking coins or some fucking fundamentals. Fuck. The next crash is in. It's coming now. Fuck. Yeah. Let me see the team about the company. Let's see. Israeli God! I don't know. Oh, that'd be funny. 25 team members. 25 plus. It's saying 25 plus. It's probably like between less than 30, basically. 50 years experience. So like, what is that? 1 year of experience between the team member? 2 years? 15 language done. But what's the point of the token? Breyer, Melder Win, communication, marketing, strategy, leadership of Fortune 500s, the CMO. Duke, Florida. This guy's a wild boy. He parties. He's from fucking University of Central Florida. Senior product lead. It looks like I'm getting a lot of Ukrainian Russian on the team in terms of like Simon right here. Product systems leader with over 20 years experience. Building systems across banking products. London Stock Exchange. I mean, okay, not bad. Expedia. Web3 product lead. Okay, here's our fucking crypto dude. Founding team member, experienced full stack and deep Solana, Ethereum ecosystems. Okay. JJ Ortiz, head of ecosystem. Basically, the crypto Schiller guy. Is there a Jew on the board? I don't know. We'll find out. Ike, Ellen Char. This looks design lead cross industry finish. Volkswagen. Yeah, I was going to say German. I literally was going to say German, but BMW, Volkswagen Group, Lucid Software, Kraft Heinz. That's not terrible. Let's see. Senior business development. That's a pretty young guy right here. Specialist in crypto Web3, 5 years experience, building strategic more scale. This didn't tell me anything he did. But okay. Office manager. Let's see our advisors. Okay. Joking. There we go. Including Mark Andreessen. There we go. So they have some advisors that actually were in the kind of the payroll business and stuff. So that's not bad. That's like you need some of that here. Let's see, seasoned executive with experience in transport, secure data, HR source. Okay, this interim CEO of Brinks Company, president of Dun. No, this is legit. These two are legit, pretty legit so far. Paybridge. Oh, founder of Paybridge acquired by Zebek back in 2023. Yeah, so this is a bit of a buyout. Tom Lux, veteran payroll industry. I mean, that's what you want to see. You want to see people in the payroll industry, which is good. So like, okay. Man, I tell this guy to just shave it, bro. It's over. That hairline's cooked, bro. Yeah. This guy looks like he fucking parties, man. Don't read a book by its cover, but we do. Founder and former CEO of Science Card, acquired by Zoo. So basically, like I will say, like it seems like whoever's backing this team, they have the money for acquisitions, or they're buying their friends' companies and rolling it all into one. Like, hey, like it's like Andreessen Horowitz is like, all right, these shits failed. We'll get them acquired somehow and get them put in because we're gonna get our money back, basically. So that could be a part of it. But PhD in biomedical engineering from UCLA, co-founder of Magic Carpet AI. Magic Carpet AI? Acquired by blockchain.com. So there's some connections here, man. So blockchain.com, interesting. I'm not seeing anything like super negative here. Like it looks like you got all the senior guys up here, and it looks to me like they kind of went by age almost. But damn, this guy needs to, it's time to let it go, bro. Go to Turkey or like shave the hair out, man, bro. Like that comb over is, man. That's like the best picture they got. So it's like the hair is worse now. This guy reminds me of like who's the guy in Pulp Fiction, Kyle? Like he's like he works for Samuel Jackson. He's played by you know what I'm talking about, right? Like. Yeah. Got the name of the character from Pulp Fiction, the number 2 guy. Cast, yeah.
Vincent, there you go.
Vincent, yeah, he looks like Vince with a slicked back hair doing heroin.
John Travolta, basically.
John Travolta, bro. In the 90s, almost every bad guy character, the number 2 or number 3, always had this slick back, fucking greased up hair backwards, bro, which is pretty crazy. But so far, I'm not seeing nothing like I'm not seeing any red flags yet, but like. This one's interesting to me, the CMO here. Like, I'd have to look into her, but... But am I crazy? It is giving me sort of a Ukrainian-Russian vibe here, a little bit. With some of these guys, but... well, it is what it is. 15 years ago, a hot picture, yeah. W Greece, that's right. But hey, man, like I think this will be a coin I'll definitely keep an eye on. I'll keep an eye on both of them. Katana and Zebek. I'd say Zebek is more an actual business, sort of with implementing crypto. But this is where so the business side looks smart, looks right, and they just have to keep growing it. Like conferences, trying to like hustle people into use the service and stuff. But then from there, like, what does a fucking token do? Like. Let me see the tokenomics here. Oh, god damn it. It's actually a white paper. Wow, I haven't seen one of these in a while. ChatGPT. This is where you hit the white paper with ChatGPT.
Hello, ChatGPT. How to be rich?
Very rich.
Very rich. Overnight. Give me 10 ideas.
50 ideas.
50 ideas. Zero investment.
No risk.
No risk. No risk.
No hard work.
No hard work. Saturday, Sunday off.
World tour included.
World tour included. Shark Tank friendly ideas.
Best
Best ideas. No hurry.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Deep research.
Deep research. Deep research. Go.
Perplexity. I need you to scan white paper and simplify piece. Thank you.
Deep research.
Deep research. Deep research. Deep research. ChatGPT. I need you to scan chart for best entry. The world tour is crazy. I know. Oh my god. But hey, I mean, hey, that was interesting, man. Hey, you know, gonna remember those two. But it's just like it's not the time to buy them right now. Because if we have, they could go up a little bit right now, but like there isn't any. I don't see any major news where they go bananas, right? Then after the Bitcoin bottom, that'd be coins that you'd have time to buy, but they might run. But like those are coins that you buy like a little bit in 26, 27, and then you stop buying. Like you might put like I'm just gonna say a round number, like $1,000-$2,000 at the bottom there, and then something you just like cash out into, or you know, unless you just really fuck with it and you do the research, you meet up with the team, you go out to the, and then you're like, I really fuck with this coin, then that may be your play. But like, it seems more like, it seems there's an easier place to make money. But who knows? But like the highest the coin got to was about $500 million market cap. It's at basically 200 million right now. It's probably going to go to 100 million, right? So like you might be able to catch a 5x, and then eventually goes to 1 or 2. This coin gives me like the vague shot that it's going to go to like 2 billion market cap. Zebek, and you might make a 20x on it, but it's going to take you fucking 3 years. 3 years. Do I think Punkay will come back this cycle? Well, if Solana stays the main character, there's a shot. There's a shot. If they're able to keep the marketing arm up, but like if the marketing arms kind of die, then it's fucking over. That's why I told people just to cash out at everything. I sold all the memes and shit, you know, Frog, Punkay, everything. I believe nobody sausage and Roy have legs. Like Roy right now, it's like there's almost no volume on it. You basically can buy for like 200 grand the market cap. So you can buy 1% of the supply for like 2 G's. Might be risky, but like whatever. You know, do you, not financial advice. Let's see. I just want to get lucky with one coin. I just want to purchase 1 million Cardano in cash, and that's it. Give a fuck about coin blowing up. I just invest in Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, hey, I think you can do it. You can do it. We're gonna like. I think the opportunities are really gonna be during like very early 27 or late 26. Finding those coins, because 27 is when a lot of stuff's gonna get launched, and you can make some big money on stuff. But that's gonna be a part of the courses. But some people don't have the capital to throw scratchers like that on stuff, because you need capital. Like in order to really hit on that, you might need 20 grand, and you're gonna be investing $300 to $2,500 per coin. So that, like 20 grand is gonna give you about 8 shots on some of these very low cap AI coins. Most of them are gonna be AI coins, because they're gonna start a very low market cap. You know, in $2,500 to $5 grand into a coin. You have either 4 or 8 shots into it, and then you can make some X's. Like you probably just hit 1 or 2 of them. And then those 1, 2 could cover the cost. And then you have to be lucky to hope the ones you chose of the 8 coins, one just goes mega viral, and then you make a stupid amount of money. But like, you know, but I don't know if you'd make $1 million, because it'd have to go so bananas. But like, you'd almost have to catch like a cast, but like you catch it at like $5 million or $10 million. Like, what is that? You catch 100x on 20, so you'd make $250,000 on it. When it hits $1 billion, just get out. It wouldn't be the million, but you'd have some money. You know, FET's gonna do well this cycle, I believe, just because it's one of the old ones. It's FET, Render, and fucking in terms of AI coins, FET, Render, and Tau. Some people are gonna bring up some other ones like let me see. All this and more in the crypto mindset course, pinned to the top of the chat, you guys. I mean, I'm literally focusing so much on AI tokens and shit, like because there's gonna be some runners. I got 50K this time. I'm ready. Shoo! Get in the crypto mindset mega course, you guys. get the bundle right now, bro. Save money on it right now because like the price is going up. As soon as the course goes live, it's going to go up to like $7.99 to get into the more advanced stuff we talk about in here. But the Crash Out course, did I post the right one? Yeah, the Crash Out course bundle. You get the course and you get the Crash Out course. The Crash Out course, we're going to be going over much more risky. Like there's going to be a lot more like plays, and we're going to be looking into like how I ladder into some of these coins. Like I have a certain amount of money that I'm going to like throw into like some of these fucking flyers. We'll have to see. But Tau is going to be one of the majors and stuff this cycle. Can you imagine, Kyle? It's like in 28, no one gives a fuck about Tau anymore. But it probably will have a run into 27. I like Clanker, yeah. The only thing is like with Ricky as an example, let's just say you get into a coin, like it's going to just eat shit for all of 26. Or maybe it'll start recovering until the end of 26, but it's going to be so small. And then as soon as we get that first first alt season in 27, then that's when those take off, basically. Yeah, me too. Well, I kept about like 30% of my Luvium, and then I still have my RH bags and stuff, but like I'm already packed, so like man, shit. If anything happens there, but this is why like I made sure that like to build up my other bags and always build up other stuff, not to be just like dependent on that. Yeah. But with that, man, thank you so much for joining me, you guys, man. It's either lock in or crash out. And if you're crashing out, we got it just for you, man. The Crypto Morning course is live. I believe it closes indefinitely April 2nd. We are going to our last stream is going to be announced on Moon Gang. I think we're going to have after Moon Gang. I think we're going to have one more stream. We're going to do an 8-hour closeout stream, and that's it. It's closed. So I think April 2nd might be the last day to get into the courses, and then classes start on April 4th. So, if you don't get in, you guys, man. But thank you so much for joining me, man. Catch you on the flip side.